I'll play first. I don't want them all again. Yeah, him having that vampire combo was just bad for us. Here we need some black, but otherwise it's an okay hand. We can get out our Geist fairly quickly with Drainage Assistant. No turn 1 diagraph, that's good. And Claustrophobia is a nice draw. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with just the Occultist here. End of his turn, I'll use Ranged Assistant. But okay. No, that's not fun. So I can swing in with the Occultist. This guy isn't a human, so he's still going to be able to attack with the Hamlet Captain. He can double block, but I'll trade off for the Orchard Spirit if he wants. Alright. So we definitely need a swamp. We milled out one swamp there. If we can get this guy out, we're probably in pretty good shape. I mean, I could Claustrophobia as Orchard Spirit, but I'm not quite at that point yet, especially since if I draw any land, I play the Geist. But if I don't draw a land next turn, that may be the play. Sure. I'm not sure why he's playing that pre-combat, but I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Sure. And right now I'm actually winning the race. Well, now he's got the corpse, maybe not, but you know what, a Claustrophobia. Yeah, I keep having bad mills here, but you know, it's hard to fight this, you know, that feeling, but it, you know, it's always right to mill. It really is. When you have a deck that wants to mill. I mean, unless you're going to deck yourself, that's pretty much it. So again, I'll trade for Hamlet Captain here. He may not have a ton of humans, but I'm still fine with that trade. Okay. Alright. Now I'll play the Geist. And if he's out of... If he's out of kill spells, then we're in good shape. Okay. Probably will take the Claustrophobia. It's not a terrible card. Right. And so he tapped his forest there, so maybe that means he doesn't have more green cards in hand. I mean, I'm not really sure what's in his hand at this point. Opponent's deck, that seems alright. It doesn't seem insane, although Elder of Laurels is pretty good. So yeah, he did take the Claustrophobia. Not surprising. Alright, so we've got his guys held back. Yeah. We just play that and pass. Of course, he knows our hand now, but I wouldn't bounce anything this turn if I got it in my graveyard, so there's no point in tapping the Ranged Assistant. Okay. No point in tapping it on my turn. I mean, but every single mill I'm getting are cards I would have wanted. Ugh. Alright, well, that's fine too. Alright. Not gonna attack yet. Okay. Just getting a very clogged up board here. Now here, actually, I don't think I have any reason to mill. Trying to get down into my one flashback card, but I'd rather draw that card. But I guess I still want to mill. Yeah. And I'm fine with milling a swamp there, that's for sure. Well, no, not. Let's see. So I can play the rats this turn. If he swings all in, I have to block the patrician. I have to block. If he swings all in, he just loses a lot of dudes. He doesn't have any humans, so yeah, I think that's fine. To just swing with. I'm gonna swing with the noble here. And it still seems like all his swings are pretty bad. At least some action in this game. He's got one card in hand. Tribute to Hunger. Okay. Mill one. Okay. And I will negate that life gain. And give myself some life. Yeah, I mean, I guess with Tribute, I mean, you gotta cast it, you might as well. So, you know, but yeah, he just sometimes, that's the problem with Tribute, is sometimes you get value out of it, and sometimes you just get their worst creature who wasn't doing anything anyway. So, drawing a swamp would be really good next turn. So we go Ghoul Razor, maybe get Stitch Drake and Stitch Drake it up. And that would be awesome. But I think we have a couple other zombies too in our graveyard, so it's not a guaranteed thing. Island is a bad draw. Alright. So I think we just keep attacking with this guy. Yeah. We'll wear him down. I'm gonna hold on to this island. Torch, eh? Torch seems alright. I don't think there's anybody. I mean, I think I'm gonna just equip it to something and let it sit there, but I'm gonna cast it now in case he has some way of killing my noble in combat. Could be worth it if he has that spell that gives this creature reach. Unfortunately, we're just not putting enough pressure on him right now. I could be swinging with both. Pretty soon that's actually what I'll start doing, because his swinging back isn't that good. Okay. Luckily I can kill, well, he's got two guys with first strike, so this might actually be a problem. Only gives them +1/+1 if they have, it's a human, right? So, okay, that's fine. Not sure why he attached it to that guy. Because they cannot block flying creatures. Okay. Not gonna bother torching it until he actually attacks. Oh wow. Yeah, that's pretty big. So I'll go swing, swing. Yeah. Yeah, I maybe could have raced him a little better here had I been swinging with the battleground guys and just letting him swing back. I didn't do the math exactly, so I'm not 100% sure. But now it definitely makes sense. Because we pretty much, yeah, we just have him dead on board. So I think that should do it. I mean, even if he's able to pull off some tricks here, just the amount of damage we can drain using our noble would probably kill him. Okay, so magic may have just crashed on me here. That's fun. Let me pause, I'll be back up in a second. Alright, yeah, so sorry about that, Moto just crashed on me there. So it looks like he's swinging all in, which is risky. So let me just gotta get back in the mindset here for a second. So yeah, definitely need to do some blocking here. I'll block and then use that. Which guy do I want to block? I guess the Hamlet captain. And I don't want to block the ghoul because that gives him the opportunity to maybe gain some life. And you know, and it only nets me 1 life difference, so I think that's the block. And then I'll use the rats to kill the patrician. So we can gain the life. I'll drain a life. Drain some more life. And basically, I think he's dead. Maybe he runs that green gain life equal number of creatures in your graveyard spell. That might save him for a turn or two here. Yeah. No, so that'll do it. So we're on to the finals. You know, I don't think our opponent's deck was over the top. It was alright. It was, you know, solid. It had, you know, some removal and some dudes, but our deck seems to be performing pretty smoothly. I think it's a better than average deck, and I'm pretty happy with it. So, on to the finals.